Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT. And kicking off NXT, bet I'm going to do some commentary. We have Finn Balor here. He has something to say. He was recently traded to SmackDown Live for Roman Reigns, who was in action tonight against Jackson Riker. So let's see what he has to say about leaving NXT. Alright, now I'm going to do some commentary. If you can hear me, hopefully you can.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Hey, Ma. What's podcast?
Not exactly likable. You gotta love the attitude.
I'm pretty sad about leaving NXT, but we all know NXT will always be my home. I want to thank William Regal, everybody out here that's done bits for me while I made my return in NXT. and I hope I can keep continuing to do bits for SmackDown Live. Now, I'm not supposed to be in NXT anymore. My time at NXT before was probably gonna be the only time I will go to NXT, and this brand is amazing. It's from Raw and SmackDown. But you know what makes a difference about Raw and SmackDown? They're major brands, and for a status like me, I'm a major guy. So although I love NXT with all my heart, it's time to move on to bigger and better things. And SmackDown Live, they said they give opportunities to dominate their brand. So when I get on SmackDown Live, and funnily enough, Extreme Rules is this week. So maybe I can pop in with a little surprise, but nevertheless, I love you NXT, and I'll always keep you in my heart when I travel to SmackDown, and I always keep that energy. That energy of the Demon King inside me every time I get furious. And the first thing I'll look back when I'm done with my wrestling career is how NXT shaped my career. Thank you.
Confidence is good. Arrogance is not. Walking a fine line there. That's
so it's pretty emotional, but SmackDown Live, here I come. The Demon Balor, the Demon King Balor, the King, is here. Skip this match. Ben, skip this match. Oh wow. Jackson Liker defeats Roman Reigns here. Skip this match. Skip it. Let's skip.
You want to play Tango, Ben?
Ben, I thought you were gonna skip. Okay. Well, that was emotional for Finn Balor. Jackson Liker pulling off a big upset and defeats Roman Reigns. That's a whoopsie. Anyways, we have DX, Triple H taking on Fandango with their tag team partners by their side here. It's going to be interesting on how this match goes. And tonight's main event, we have Paradox and DIY taking on the Undisputed Era here tonight. It's going to be interesting on what DIY has in store for the Undisputed Era. Oh, Fandango with a cheap shot over here. Now they're in the wrestling. Ooh, Fandango. Fandango has been pretty on a roll. Since facing DX in their last match they played, Inzaguri. They've been pretty amazing, I would say. It's gonna be interesting on what they do here tonight.
That's how you stop your opponent. Big back body drop on elevation. Oh my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
I actually received a video. Triple H now with the reversal. Triple H. Big cheap shot to the head. Triple H is in custody here. Here we go. Neck breaker. By the game, Triple H. Triple H is now taking control of this match here. It's going to be interesting what Triple H has had to say here. Elbow drop. Very interesting on what Triple H got in mind here. That DX returned last weekend to face Breezango, and they said that this tag team division, it needs a shape up. Well, it doesn't need a shape up when you have DIY and Speed Arrow, but it'll be interesting now that DX is in the frame and they're a big tag team. going to be interesting on how they're going to shape this tag team division. Tag team has a lot of talent here. You know, the Forgotten Sons, um, Orton Logan and Danny Burch, Mustache Mountain. But it's going to be very interesting on how DX is going to add to the level and the overall as a tag team. DX, you know, being the main roster tag team is now on NXT. You go back, Triple H dropping Fandango. Now Triple H with all the hype here. He's full fired up here. To the back now, Triple H goes. Two elbows. Ooh. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, especially I don't know how they got Triple H wanted to return back to wrestling. He's missed the wrestling ring a lot. Fandango tried to clap Triple H. Triple H with a pinch to the face. But it's gonna be very interesting now that Shawn Michaels is back in action too. Whoa! Was that the Fandango? Looked like a Sister Abigail here. Triple H is in trouble here. Kicked out 2.5 by the game. The game gets right back up like it was nothing. Now the game continuing his punishment. I don't know where that finisher came out from Bangles. Arsenal, but Triple H is now ready. He's getting ready for a signature here. He's gonna bring Fandango up here. Oh, what a monstrous clothesline. But it's gonna be interesting, yeah, to see DX in the frame with the WWE NXT Tag Team titles. There's gonna be a lot of competition, especially heading Survivor Series. So I'm interested to see what DX has in store and has in mind of achieving this goal. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I can't wait. Ooh, drop kick to the knee by Triple H here. 1, 2, kick out by Fandango. Fandango gets up as well. Fandango just got up like nothing. Uh-oh. Goes right into the spine buster. That's going to be probably it for the match. Probably Triple H is going to win this match here. 1, 2, and 3. Triple H defeats Fandango here tonight. And I guess, you know, Brizongo, they work well as a tag team, but when it comes to singles, doesn't look they work that good as much. But obviously Triple H match was one-sided. So congratulations on Triple H defeating Fandango here tonight. As next week we will have Shawn Michaels taking on Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze, you know, being idol Shawn Michaels always his dream match. So it's gonna happen here next on NXT. Ben, play Paradox for this match. Now we have well, you can say our main event, even though we have one more match after this, but this is supposed to be our main event, which will be Paradox. Well, this is not going to be the main event. NXT, the women's match, I should say, it's going to be a sim match, so, you know, whatever happens, happens, but this is the main event of tonight. We have Paradox and DIY tag team, the NXT champion, and DIY taking on Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, the WWE NXT Tag Team Champions, and Adam Cole, who was still looking for a rematch of his title. Oh, actually, let's see. Here comes Parrot. I don't know what's going on with the entrance. What Paradox? We're not editing Paradox. We gave Paradox an entrance. Here comes Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa here. DIY getting into the frame here. interesting to see these three tag team up. And now we have the Undisputed Era. I thought we gave Paradox entrance or finisher, but anyways, we'll deal with that later. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It doesn't save at all. Here comes the Undisputed Era, looking to control NXT, but they have to go through these three first. And Adam Cole is looking back for his NXT title. He wants that title back for Paradox Wrestling, who is the I guess you could say co-GM of NXT, alongside William Regal. Yeah, he's a wrestler for now, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what Paradox has in store here tonight.
You won't find a more conniving superstar either.
Buster here.
What's he planning to do here? Roll him out as
And he's in one like someone like Buster Crab here. Cole gets out. Adam Cole. These two faced on the first NXT of the series, I could say. And, you know, they had a great match, but Paradox came through with the pinfall, hitting Samoan Driver. Here we go, Paradox. Oh, Adam Cole's already beating him. The match really hasn't even started. Paradox, all in control here. And here we go, backbreaker. Drop kick.
He has become relentless at this point. Oh boy, he is rolling.
How did you know what hide
here? Ooh, I'm trying. And Cole's getting severely beaten up by Paradox. And here we go, tag.
What's this gonna be?
Here comes Johnny Gargano. Tag team here, boom. Elbow drop. Gargano's in the frame now. Oh, he's gonna tag in Bobby Fish here. Kurt Corona. And Cole's already severely beaten up. Johnny Gargano to the top, frog splash. Taking out Bobby Fish here. Uh oh. So he's going for a little, trying to sting the arm of Bobby Fish here. Johnny Gargano, after last week DIY Nice Video had a steel cage match, 2-on-2 for the NXT Tag Team titles, and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly ended up being successful, and Johnny Gargano was not able to do anything, and now he's ready. Severe, like Tommaso Ciampa would have been back in the back. Make sure you bring it all. We are not about mercy. We're not about showing mercy. We're about destruction. And I guess that's what DIY was built for. To rule NXT. To appall to those who think that they're great. And here comes Tommaso Ciampa here with an elbow. Excuse me. Oh, trying to lift Bobby Fish up, and he gets it. Tommaso Ciampa's now in control here. He's gonna tag in Kyle O'Reilly, who's the only person that has not been in this match, is now in this match. And Tommaso Ciampa, ooh, a knee to the face. Kyle O'Reilly can barely get up now.
This is not where you want to be.
That could be it. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa was just furious in the last week after defeat of when they could have had the NXT Tag Team titles here. And make sure Takeover is called. I think Takeover is 2 weeks after this. It's during Money in the Bank. That's what I know. And Extreme Rules is like this week, so. Yeah.
Ooh. Somebody do something about that. He's been quickly taking control here.
Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE history.
He's got the solution on Kyle O'Reilly. He's trying to extend the arm of Kyle O'Reilly. I think now it's gonna go for his finisher here. Here we go. Power lunge blower. Butterfly lunge blower. No. Butterfly DDT. Looks like butterfly DDT. Butterfly DDT. I don't know about that. What's his finisher? The Ciampa ending? I think. Okay, I know they have to be in there. We'll just call it the fairy tale ending. That's what it is. The fairy tale ending. It's Paradox back in this match here now. Otherwise, he's really been beaten up after that fairy tale ending here. It's like it's Paradox's turn to hit his finisher. Belly to belly. And Paradox is not DDT. The Paradox here. Oh, Bobby kicking out. Bobby pushes out. Can kick out at a hole. Trying to roll his guy. Trying to pull up. Some more. That's probably gonna be good. Will Kyle O'Reilly kick out? Nope. Team Paradox with the win here tonight. What a match this was. It looks like a one-man match, but this here trying to build. This is going to determine what's going to be at stake at NXT TakeOver and what we shall see in the future. Because we have 2 more weeks after this. Sim this match. Oh, I don't know why. How did all these matches come up? Sim all the rest of these. Sim all of them. I don't know how all these other matches came up. Oh. This looks like a glitch here. Just sim them. I don't know how this match. How did these matches come? Just sim. That's gonna be it for NXT. Forget about all the other matches. They were not supposed to be on the card. It's just glitch on anything. But thank you guys for watching NXT, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.